Hello, everybody. We are the Mujer Empresaria en la Limpieza, which is also translated to Business Women in Cleaning. And today, myself, Karla, and Raquel are going to be talking about the importance of networking and how it has impacted us personally and also how it's affected our business. So first, I'm going to have ourselves each give like a short introduction for those of our new viewers that don't know who we are personally. My name is Carolyn Arellano. I have a residential cleaning business based out of New Jersey. I currently reside in New York. I've been in the industry for a little bit over 5.5 years, and I also help others start their cleaning businesses and get set up for success. And then I have my beautiful two partners here. I will let Carlita, if you want to go first.
Thank you so much, Carolyn. Yes, I'm Carla with Quality Plus Building Services. I operate both. I do commercial, and we also have a DBA, which is Quality Plus Home Cleaning, which is our niche is Airbnb cleaning. We've been in this business for over 18 years, and I've been in the industry for about 23 years already. So looking forward to being able to give more guidance and more education to the people that is in need. And what Raquel and Carolyn we talk about is that we are trying to help others to not make the mistakes that we made and give you guys kind of like a map of where you guys need to head to versus what we went through. We pretty much went through different areas in our map with no guidance, and we learned so much through the process. But here we are. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Raquel, and my company name is Weekly in Janitorial. I recently rebranded my company to Weekly in Janitorial 2 years ago. However, I've been in business more than 25 years. I started with franchise, and then after that, I decided to form my own company. I work on commercial only at this time. Nothing wrong with residential. Actually, I'm trying to put our team back into commercial. Thank you to Carlita pushing me to that side all the time, saying residential has also a lot of money on it. So I'm trying to start with Airbnb at this time. I did a little bit of that maybe 5 years ago, but only like for a few months. So I'm here, along with my two beautiful friends in here. We're trying to do these lives so we can all learn from each other, and also give some more our guidance back to y'all over here. So if you have any questions, anything, please reach out to us. Thank you.
For sure. And I'm going to have all of our information in the description of this video so you guys can give everybody a follow, on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, of course, our Facebook group. So we actually started this group, Business Women in Cleaning, to help, women in the cleaning industry, particularly in the Hispanic community. We've been focusing right now on our Hispanic community. So a lot of the stuff that we have been doing is in Spanish. So if you guys know anybody that, speaks Spanish and is looking to connect with us, please, share our information. And yeah, we wanted to talk today about, networking, how it's affected us positively. And then, of course, we want to share some details on our event that we're going to be having on October 24th and 25th in Dallas, Texas. It is going to be in Spanish. It is geared toward female entrepreneurs in the cleaning industry. And if you know anyone that could benefit from attending our 2-day event, please be sure to share the link with them to our website, which is www.mujeresenlalimpieza.com, which translates to women in the cleaning industry. So, well, first, let's start off with how that's right, strong, how networking actually brought the three of us together, as well as social media. So I think that's something really important that we should point out to everybody, is that, not only have we become friends, we're like sisters, and now we're, doing some business together, which is really cool. But it all started off with networking. If you guys want to share, because I know you guys have been, friends for a longer amount of time. How did you guys connect, Karla and Raquel?
Well, let me start a little bit how I got into networking and how important has been into my business. For over 20 plus years, I was already operating my business. I didn't know anything. Well, of course, Facebook was already on and all of that. I think back then it was like High Five, I think something like that, that, some kind of group like Facebook. However, we don't have this type of groups. And I didn't even have a Facebook account. I started my account because I started getting into a nutrition, and I wanted to connect with people in the same, as me, as was doing, exercising and doing this nutrition stuff. So that's when I kind of connected to Facebook. Then after that, around 2017 is when I started seeing a lot of people talking about the cleaning industry, different groups. And I say, well, I need to join this group because, I am in the cleaning industry and I need to get with people that I can learn from, because I felt so by myself. I felt I was the only woman doing this because, most of the time, this is like a men, kind of business. So I kind of felt like I was on my own. I didn't know where to look for questions or answers. I didn't know anything. So I started connecting in 2017, approximately 2018. And I started finding out these groups of janitorial and things like that. The first person that I saw, and I think Carlitas told me the same thing, was Ricky Regalado with the art, with his Rosalado services. So I started following him because I know he had this group going, and I started following him. I remember him showing us his office area. He used to do a lot of walkthroughs in the morning. I'm not sure if you both remember that. And show us how he was doing the walkthroughs. So I started connecting more with other people that was with a similar interest. And then he did his first event back in 2021, May in 2021. He started announcing, around January 2021, that he was going to have this event in his hometown, Chicago. So right away, I knew this. I wanted to come to that event because I wanted to connect with people. I wanted to feel that we matter in this industry. That we wanted to learn from other business peers. So I right away signed up. Probably I was one of the first ones that signed up. So I attended, and it was a life changing. That was the 1.0, cleaning and cocktails. So that changed my life for the better, in my business life. I start connecting with a lot of business owners that we are friends until this time. So that's the way I started the networking.
Thank you for that.
Me,
yeah.
For me, it's kind of the
ahead.
same. Oh, sorry. Yeah, for me, it's kind of the same. One of my first events that I went to was when I was in another group when we were really big in residential. Our focus is not really in residential anymore. And that's where I did my first networking event. It was around 2018. And I was so amazed. I was like, oh my God, what have I been missing? I connected with so many different people in the industry. I thought the industry, honestly, please don't take me wrong. I know I'm a little bit too extreme, but I really thought the cleaning industry was more like Latinos. That it was just we just go out and we just do the cleaning and that's it. But when I went to this networking event, I saw people from all ethnicities, and I was just amazed. I was like, wait a second, this is actually something big. The cleaning industry is something big. We are seen probably, oh, it's a blue collar, and we're not seen probably professional. But when you go to this type of events, these events teach you to be more professional, more well prepared, get more educated, get more structured, get more systems and processes in place, and all these things. And in one of the events that Raquel mentioned, that's where her and I met, and where we've been, our friendship grew ever since. And this could happen to any of you guys. Going to network events is really important because even to this day, just a few months ago, I was paying for the ticket, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna pay $800. But when I think about that, I'm gonna get my return. I'm like, that's nothing anymore. So networking it's really big. It's important because even if you don't even get a connection from a contract, pretend you don't, but you're going to learn from your other colleagues. You're like, oh wow, okay, I didn't know that we can do this in the cleaning in this industry. Oh, okay, wow, there's this type of services that I didn't know. Like for example, myself, I didn't know there was so many. There's so many in the industry. Like it's not just residential houses, Airbnbs. There's just there's now organization like organizing closets. The commercial, there's restaurants. There's just so many niches that you can get into in this industry. And when you connect with all these people, that's where you start learning all this beautiful stuff that we have in the cleaning industry.
Yes, that is I agree with you, Carlita. It's we learn so many things that probably we never thought to add into our services, in one of those networking events, I also met one of my also mentor and a coach, that he does carpet dyeing, and he does that. He does repairs on color. So I was able to meet him in those events, and it also I add that to my services. And in this industry, we're trying to be not a competition for other business owners, but also be the leader in the industry along with them. So these networking events have helped me to add more services to my company. Mm.
I love that. Yeah, just to talk about something you had said, Carlita, like about the investment of going to networking groups like this. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it's affordable, right? Plenty of times I put stuff on credit cards to take these trips, or I've used, money, had to borrow money, and I've always made my money back. Whether that's in like relationships, opportunity, like Raquel had mentioned, adding new services. I was in the same situation where I met a couple of my mentors from the networking groups. Cleaning and Cocktails was my first cleaning business networking event that I went to, and I was able to meet two of my mentors. So it was really worth it because, just like Raquel, you met somebody that was willing to teach you, helped you learn how to make money, and now she and I have brought new services to our business. And also, aside from meeting your mentors, which is great because that's where you are going to run into people like that, right? Is where people are trying to educate themselves more. You can also make really great friendships. A lot of the people that I talk to now, or the friends that I have, are from the cleaning business industry or the cleaning industry some way. Like you said, there's so many avenues, technology, Airbnb, but just having friends in the same space that understand like the same struggles that you go through all the time is really like, it's a nice relief. Like we kind of get each other, which I think is awesome also.
We also have fun, it's not only about learning, but we have, I think, done this 2 times with you and Carlita, where we attend events and, we also have fun, going to places, visit new places, new restaurants, trying new different foods. So it's a whole benefit, not only that we learn, but we also have fun.
No, we sure do.
Funny. It's funny that you said that because, and I want to add 2 things to what you just said, Raquel. For me, I've been a workaholic pretty much all my life, and I'm just used to working. And the last years now, I'm a mom, so now it's work and kids. Until I met Raquel, not even when I went to the other first event, I ever connected so much like I connected with Raquel. Her and I, we've had very private conversations, which I'm thankful to Raquel that she has trusted me at that level, and vice versa. And Raquel, and it's not because I have her present, and I've said this to her, she's very intense. And one of the things I love about Raquel that sometimes it honestly, and I mean this with all due respect, it does get a little bit on my nerves at times when she's like, "Sister, you have to do this," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" But then you know what? At the same time, I realize that I haven't had anyone that pushes me and like holds me accountable.
Right.
So in this, and this is the good thing about networking. We meet people that are probably at a higher level than where we are, and those people are pushing us. Come on, come on. You got to keep on going. Like right now, I was gonna before we hopped on the call, I was going to message Raquel, but then we got into this call because I've never hired. I need to literally hire about six people right now, because we just got these two huge accounts clients right now, and I'm like, I've hired one, two individuals at a time, but six. It's like, okay, let me call Raquel because she's the one that has hired, tens or 20 people at the same time. So that's what I mean. It's always important to have that one person that's constantly pushing you to keep on growing, to better yourself. Because I cannot have, or it's not that I can't, but I need people like Raquel in my circle so they can keep on pushing me to grow. And this is going to be the same for you. When you're going to this network event, you got to be spotting, okay, I want to, I eventually want to get my company to this level. So I need to start talking to this lady or to this individual because they're going to be on you like the way Raquel is with me. So that's just something I wanted to add. And then I said this on the other live that we had last time. Because of the events that I've gone to, we got a contract at a store. We do a retail store as well. And it was from, one of those events that we've gone to. He saw that I was in LA, California. He reached out. It's worked out great. And now they're about to give us another location real soon. So, whatever paid that day probably was an $800 investment plus our hotels and everything we spend. Don't remind me. No, just kidding. um, it paid off already. It completely paid off already. And, we talked about this, with the gals where we're like, we're just going to bring it down because we know how it is to start in this industry where we're starting from zero. So honestly, $200 for our event is really nothing to compare to the events that you guys are eventually going to go to as you guys keep on growing, because you guys will need to start going to bigger and bigger events that are going to teach you at different levels. Like with you guys, last time I was telling you guys, I don't think I'm going to go to these events that we've been going to anymore. Not because they're bad, they're great events. I love the events and the speakers they bring all the time. But I feel that with Raquel saying, we feel that we are on a different level already where we want something more intense for us, where it's going to challenge us even harder. And the coach that Raquel and I, we share, she's somebody definitely that's going to be on us. And that's what you guys need also when you guys have a mentor.
For sure.
Yes, and adding to that, Carlita, you got an opportunity. You told me about the opportunity that you got from knowing this business, peer that we met in Chicago, in Chicago back in 2022, I believe so. And also, I did find, 3 opportunities out of these events that have, taken me to another level as well. So, as you say, even this past event in Ohio, I met this nice lady, that now we haven't got that contract yet, but we're working hard to get a contract in Texas that's literally 5 minutes from my home, like walking. So who knows, right? All the way from Ohio to my own hometown, 5 minutes from my home. We're gonna have, if we get too close to this opportunity, that's gonna be almost $500,000 a year contract. So you never know, that whatever we spend in, I know, whatever
I
we
think
spend,
that maybe covered all of your events so far, I think.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying,
And for next year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Opportunities, we don't never know, right? What kind of opportunities we can bring to our businesses and to our lives as well. As you mentioned, Carlita, same thing goes to you. Likewise, I have learned so much from you. You are a very, very knowledgeable on the residential. You have shared so much with me about these high-end, homes that you have services in the past. And you don't even brag about it, because if that was you, I'll be bragging about all of these people that I've been servicing, But also Carol, Carol has pushed us to learn more about technology. She's always like, hey, let's do this, let's do TikToks, do this, do that, and she's pushing us, and she's a very kind person that she takes her time out of her time, personal time sometimes, to teach us. And I appreciate that from you, Carol. And we met Carol. I think you went to the first event, Carol, in cleaning and cocktails back in 2021.
Yeah.
If I recall that. You were doing
Yeah, in
business with your
Chicago.
sister back then. We didn't get to connect. I think we only say hi and bye. We didn't really get to connect a lot. But now in 2024, we got to connect more. And I really I missed 2 years from you, knowing you, because you know so much. So we never know, who can we met in these events. We have formed really a lot of very strong friendships, and it's like I feel when I go to these events, I feel like a family reunion, like everybody
yeah.
comes from different states, and they are in the same industry. They are friends that we are, oh my God, that we want to see them, because it's we share the same struggles, we same the same challenges, and also the same rewarding times, because we have a rewarding, in our business as well. So it's important to invest in our business. And like I say, we keep saying the same thing, that this is even our deductibles for our business.
Right now,
$200 are just, it's just like a going out 2 times for a dinner. That's it. Maybe we
For sure.
and then also, if the expenses for hotels and things like that, you all can get together with another person, just like we did like 2 times already with Carlita and Carol. We share,
Oh yeah, for sure.
hotels and Airbnbs, and even we buy each other meals and pay for each other's. One time, Carol pays, sometimes I pay, and Carlita, we share all of these, Ubers and things like that. So it's very important to invest, and also in our business, because these events, you will take a lot away from these events.
Oh yeah,
yes,
for sure.
and like you said, that's why we continue to brag about our event. It's the cost is $200 for this event, where
For 2
honestly,
full days. 2 full
and
days.
honestly, again, I have to also give credit to Carolyn. She's been a huge support on this. This is something new to Raquel and myself. Raquel and I, we kind of come from the same school, where we did things in a different way. Honestly, Carolyn, you've kind of like put us up to date.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely.
You guys
And even
do though.
before, you know what?
I'm so
Before I was
thankful for you
like,
guys also.
Jasmine, here in the office, I'm like, okay, we're gonna choose this day to do, content. And honestly, I didn't think this was a full-time job, the content
It
stuff,
is.
So honestly,
Yes.
Carolyn, like they say, like it all
I think
my
you
like.
work more than us, Carol. I think you work more than
I
8
know.
hours doing this.
It is a job, yeah.
It's a time
Yeah,
consuming.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
But you guys
With
are
everything
doing
I have
so
to do.
freaking great though. You guys are doing awesome. Like they both of them are amazing. I'm so grateful to have met you guys also, because like I learned so much from you guys about like being a better mother, about being a better business owner. You guys are where I want to get to, so it's always nice to
Don't call
get
us
pushed
old,
by you
okay?
guys as well. Listen, I'm not calling you old at all.
Okay, all right.
We're not,
Let's make it
we're
clear.
not talking about any ages here. No ages.
All right.
We all 21 people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I stop right there.
No, but seriously,
But
we all
go
push
ahead.
each
No.
other, which I really love, and we learn a lot from one another, which is super important. If you guys want to come to Dallas on the 24th and 25th, you'll have the pleasure of meeting all 3 of us in person.
Hey, not if. They
Oh no,
have to come.
when
Yeah,
you
they
guys
have to come
come
to this event. Trust
to
me.
the
Especially if
event.
you are in the Dallas area. If you're in the Dallas area, believe me, this is even if you understand a little bit Spanish, this is going to be a life changing, because you can also partner with small companies to help you in your business as well. And that's what we're trying to do this event, because we wanted to educate, our people, where we want to help them to be a business owners as well, that can also align with your companies and work together with you, with your companies, and succeed, because they will have a better knowledge of how to do business. they will be trained, they will have better systems to take care of your business. So, you never know what kind of people, subcontractors you can find in here as well.
That's true. And then something else that we were talking about was all the people that we have been able to connect with and learn from. There are also going to be at this event of ours. So we have an amazing 2 days lined up of speakers on various different topics, industry leaders, experts even. And then we also have a bunch of vendors that will be there. So people from, Pro Team, if you're looking to buy vacuums, we're going to have people that own insurance companies that you can speak to. We have some of our sponsors that are going to be presenting on different technology platforms and things that can help your cleaning business grow. So it's not just about meeting everybody that's going to be there, but also making connections with others in the cleaning industry for sure. And for $200, you guys are going to get 2 full days of networking. We're having a gala. If you guys want to talk a little bit about, more about what we're going to be doing for everybody and what's included in that $200.
Okay, well, the first,
go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna be, sorry, Raquel. We're gonna be talking about, the importance of mindset. When we're as a business owner, our mind needs to be well, because don't forget, our mind controls everything. Topics about residential cleaning, topics about commercial cleaning, that each one of us will be discussing on our own. We're going to be bringing people that are making 30 million already, Raquel, right? 30 million.
Yeah. 50 million.
50 million. We're going to bring a very good friend of ours, Colombiana, that, how her journey has been working with her husband. So we're going to be bringing really great speakers. Another one, her niche is just post-construction, which is, if that's where you guys want to get into, she's going to be the perfect person to talk to. So you're going to be having great speakers, and I can assure you that you will not find any other event for this amount of price, Seriously, you're not going to. I know that for a fact. With the level of its speakers that we're bringing in, you're just not going to find it. Maybe if you're like bigger in this later on in the industry, you'll go to this type of events with that level of speakers. But right now, what we're presenting to you guys is if you're starting in the industry, you're not going to go to this type of events. I've seen it. I've looked for, and I haven't seen anything like what we are trying to create for you guys.
Yeah, and the reason we don't want also to send the wrong message to people that $200, why so cheap, Well, the reason we leave it we decide to lower the price is because we want a lot of people to come that doesn't have that same opportunity, because they just starting their business. And for us, it's more important to give, back to that community where they can afford to come. Not because, the event is going to be less knowledgeable or anything like that, but actually this, like Carlita say, we will not find this kind of event with this kind of price. So the only reason we lower it is just to make it more accessible to people to come and take the opportunity. And we may not have this event like this price anymore, in the future.
Right.
But take advantage of this, We're gonna have the first day. We're gonna talk about the residential. We're gonna talk, like Carlita say, about mindset, because the first thing we need to talk about mindset. We need to have, our mental health, first. In order for us to run a business or to continue, raising our kids and being a good mother, wife. So it's important, our mindset. So we're gonna focus on that in the first day, along with residential and other topics. And our gala, the gala night is gonna be so nice. We're gonna make it like a Hollywood theme, all of these beautiful lights. We're gonna be able to show our outfits and feel.
Dress to impress, ladies.
Yes, we're gonna make all of you to feel like you are the star of the night. We're gonna be the Hollywood star of the night that day. We're gonna make sure that we are in the cleaning industry, but we can dress nice. We can show, our best outfits. This is not about cleaning. We are entrepreneurs, and not because it's cleaning. it's not a full business. Yes, we need to dress nice. We always have to dress to impress. Remember, we are our own brand. So we need to represent our companies the best way we can all the time. It doesn't matter if we go to do a quote, if we go for a walkthrough, if we go for an event, even if we go around a dinner with other business owners, we always need to dress to impress, nice, clean, because that's the way they're gonna look our company as well. So the food is gonna be delicious too. We're gonna have breakfast, lunch, and then cocktails at night. For the gala night, the second day as well, we're gonna have breakfast, healthy breakfast for everybody. Friendly, healthy breakfast, and then a lunchtime, as well. So $200, it's nothing for all of this that we are trying to do. And the reason we want to actually, at one point, we were thinking to do it for free, but we have to cover some of the costs for the food and everything. So we are not here to make money. We are here to help out our community, to help everybody that wanted to start a business or are in the business that wanted to do more networking and find new alliances. Mhm.
And if I can add just one last thing, please, I know we all, have this tendency. I don't know, maybe Raquel doesn't because she's always, like I said, she's always on me. Hey, did you do this already? Did you do this already? But you know what? I speak for myself. Sometimes we procrastinate and why am I going to go to this event? I'll do it later. And it's happened to me because I do things sometimes at last minute. Guess what? The ticket that could have cost me 120 now is going to cost me 350. So I'm meaning my flight ticket, hotel, things that we end up doing at last minute because we thought we overanalyzed it. It's just $200. Just book everything. I was on the phone with someone yesterday because she called me that she wants to go to her event, and I'm like, "Did you get your ticket?" Or she's like, "No, well, not yet." And I'm like, "What are you waiting for?" She's like, "Oh, well, I don't know if I should get my hotel." I'm like, "Whatever you get, just get something already," because it happens. So just stop procrastinating. I can assure you that this event's going to be a life changing for your business.
Oh, for sure. And Dallas is a very convenient location. There are 2 airports nearby that you can fly into. The flights, if you get them, before the event, they shouldn't cost too much. We do have some hotels that we've been working with that are linked on the booking page when you get your tickets. Also, ladies, you don't want to wait to get your tickets because seating is limited. So it's going to be first come, first serve. Do not wait until we are fully booked because we do have a maximum amount of people that we can hold in this building. And again, the price is absolutely worth it. This could be a dinner, right? Or dinner and drinks, $200. We spend this on items that we don't even get a return on investment. This event, you're going to be able to learn a lot on a lot of different topics in the cleaning industry, home, residential, Airbnb, post-construction. There is a little bit for everybody and a lot for everybody to learn. And like I said, you could find your future mentors here, friends, and again, we're going to have a lot of nice food for you guys. We're going to have the gala, and this is definitely going to be, life-changing. So if you guys want to make it to our event, we have the website up here, and I'll have all the information and description of this video also. It is 2 days on October 24th and 25th in Dallas, Texas. We're actually going to be hosting this at one of our mentors' beautiful locations for his office. It's on the top floor of this beautiful building in downtown Dallas. He's doing like $50 million a year. You're going to be talking to and meeting a lot of people that you can learn from. So be sure to grab your tickets. You'll meet the 3 of us in person, as well as all of the keynote speakers that we'll be adding to the website. $200, ladies. Make sure to get your tickets ASAP because tickets will be, closed for purchase within the next 60 days. And we want to make sure that you guys can make it.
Yes. Also, ladies, I wanted to add an idea just came out to my mind that even if you don't speak Spanish, but your team does, maybe one of your supervisors or area managers, you can send that to them because this is going to be a lot of event that's going to help them to grow. Yes. Or even if you're preparing teams to be, subcontractors and things like that, send it to us, let them know, this is event is going to help you to for you to do a better job in your company, and also it's going to help you to grow. So just spread the words with your team, and if you have somebody in your team, in your office, that speaks Spanish and would like to come and meet new people in here, send it to us.
For sure. If anyone in your family, also, if you guys have a family business, your wives, your cousins, your mother, whoever's helping you guys, like Raquel said, on your team, send them so that they can report back to everything that they've learned over those 2 days.
Yeah, it's very important to also, ladies, expose your company, because we're gonna do a couple of podcasts in there. We're gonna record some podcasts with some of the business owners there. So that podcast is gonna help you to expose your company out there. Even if you just reach out to your prospective customers, that you are doing these events, they're gonna trust you more, because I say, okay, this company is investing on educating themselves more. They care about the quality of service they want to give me. So this is a lot of opportunities that you can open for your company. Exposing your company out there, putting your company out there on social media and things like that.
For sure. So go ahead and grab your tickets at our website, www.mujeresenlalimpieza.com, and I'll be sure to put a link to the purchasing page for you guys, as well as links to everybody that's on this call, Raquel, Carlita, myself, so that you guys can follow us on all social media platforms and also join our Facebook group. So we will be seeing you guys in our next video.
Have you all great day.